Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we are once again continuing on with our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Specifically, Mass Effect 2. So yeah, let's get right into it. We were at the point of, let's see, we picked up Morden, we just picked up Archangel, i.e. Garrus. So yeah, now I think we need to run around and talk to everybody. Mostly Garrus. I doubt anybody else has anything to talk about at the moment. Like, they might? I forget where the, like, trigger points are. I think it's just doing, like, missions on planets. Triggers the, like, conversation stuff. I just gotta get them up to the point where I get their loyalty quests. That's the only important part. Right, a maxed out agent, which is handy.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh right, we did have some messages actually. Unread messages. Cerberus command request. Cerberus command. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. I'd like you to look into a situation on Lorik, a nearby planet in the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse mercs are holding one of our operatives. Should be able to detect the operative's transmitter, extract the operative if the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Okay. You're not dead, from Emily Wong. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years, didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Emily Wong. Glad I didn't sign up. From John Whitson. Hey, Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check the news vids and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count. I could have been part of it. I'll make the most with what you did for me. John Whitson. Alright. Cool. Oh, I gotta talk to, right, Joker. Gotta talk to Joker.
You heard about Ferris Fields? Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking you.
Oh, no we won't. No, we definitely won't.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
So good. Alright. Oh, right, I got stuff I gotta take back to Arya as well. I got that, delivery thing from the Archangel mission. I should change guns. What am I using? Is that sniper? I don't know if the incisor's fine, but it's like meh. I really need a better sniper. Yep, collector rifle. That's all good. Oh right, the eviscerator. Yeah, yeah. Carnifex is not a great pistol, but whatever. Zaid. No, off the Vindicator. Do I? I don't remember which actually has better damage stats. Like, if I remember right, the Collector Assault Rifle is better against shields, Vindicator's just sort of better overall? Whatever. I don't think on the AI it matters that much. I don't really want to talk to Jacob right now. suppose I probably should, but I think we finished the research stuff. Alright, talk to Morgan. See if he has anything to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Alright, already did that.
Any ideas on other ways
Sorry,
to prepare?
have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What did you do?
What was the Special Tasks Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
How did it happen?
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Investigate. Oh, my state of upgrades. Alright. I guess we'll talk to Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Alright, ship enhancements. Heavy ship armor. Oh, I need more palladium. I need to go to more
Let me know
planets.
when you want that, Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented.
Wow.
Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
It's nice to know someone like you is thinking about me.
Knowing the real story was hard. It felt like... Well, maybe this isn't really appropriate, Shepard. Commander, I should get back to my duties. Everything has to be perfect if we're going to survive this.
You're not blowing me off that easy, Mr. Taylor.
Do. Alright. I don't know. Miranda might have more to talk about. Maybe. I don't remember. I know Garrus has stuff to talk about, for obvious reasons. Oh, right. Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Great. Alright, we can mix liquors. Examine all this stuff.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
Did you
Oh,
hear?
yeah, I've got the
Another
rations.
colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields. Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Alright. Hey, Gardner.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Sure.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Alright, I've got her wine, but I don't want to turn that in yet. I also have the engineering parts, so... Let's talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
What she got? Ah, the mineral scanner. Right.
Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why should I?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be
Maybe.
used.
I like
you
to
are
know
who
her.
you are, Miranda.
That's it. The difference
That's
is you
the
were great
same
before we
line.
rebuilt you. I'm great.
Tell me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Okay, Paragon. Alright. Actually, how is my Paragon looking? We're about 50%. That's not bad. Alright, let's talk to Garrus. Aha, disruptor torpedoes.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Shepard, need me for something?
Upgrades.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Ship enhancements. Review. Ooh, I can afford the Thanix cannon. Oh, now you're telling me about the research that I unlocked. Okay.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch. It just might give us a chance against the Collectors.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your Merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
What happened to you?
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Give me the rundown.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Gotta get to some calibrating. Alright, we got the parts for the engineers. We can go turn in, and then on to some mission stuff.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
They seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
I'll play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Go easy on the new
My
guy.
Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Hey, 500 credits.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
The engineers are great. Love them. Alright. Alright, Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan Warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Oh, ship model.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planetside.
Alright. Alright. Let's go back to the CIC. Alright, I'm gonna go down to Omega real quick. Just turn this thing to Aria. Oh, yeah, Garrus and Kasumi, sure. So I get to distribute points. Renegade, weapon damage, power damage, health. Oh, weapon damage, power damage, definitely. Because Garrus does damage to things. Yeah, got some shots. Kasumi. Yes, more Shadow Strike. Always more Shadow Strike. Flashbang Grenade is trash. Overlord's okay. Overload is okay. Shadow Strike is amazing. Unless they nerfed it in this.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Alright. Turn in this quest to Aria.
Just one more.
Nothing to see here.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up.
All right.
Come on, let me in.
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, the Council is limiting our cultural rights. The Council is scheduled to hear arguments over the next few weeks. Vermin representatives do not expect the Council to take the culturally sensitive.
All right. Let's see, what do we got? We got recruit the convict, recruit the warlord. Is it just convict and warlord? Alright, well let's see, what do we got here? Bunch of stuff. Alright, well let's get Vitala out of the way.
Launching probe.
I forgot to read that one. Haha, gotta remember to read these. Alright, let's see. Nerog. Nerog is a hydrogen methane gas giant whose moons were once home to Esul, a Batarian warlord who terrorized the Terminus systems. Attempting to unite a pirate army under his banner, he successfully conducted a rapid blitz against 11 habitable planets. Fortunately for the rest of the galaxy, Esul's crimes caught the attention of the Spectres, who deduced his hidden location and assassinated him. Esul's empire, built on a hyper-extended army, soon came crashing down. His lost stockpiles of Element Zero have become something of a legend, and foolish spacers spent countless amounts of time and money searching the Batala system, convinced they will be the ones to finally strike it rich. Thunawinuro, a strange island of peace in the lawless Terminus systems. Thunawinuro is a planet of crushing gravity but abundant life. As its ponderous name indicates, it was colonized by the Elcor, who have several booming industries on the planet. Hydroelectric dams and biofuels from tough woody algae provide much of the planet's energy. Mines export uranium, thorium, and gold, taken to space with generous use of mass effect fields. Of course, pirates target the Elcor's shipping as soon as it leaves orbit, but the Elcor's deals with mercenary companies keep away all but the most foolhardy of attackers. Wow, population 3.769 million.
Launching probe. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Alright. Logasiri. A step above a carbonaceous asteroid, Logasiri is a planet with a carbon-heavy crust and a trace atmosphere of CO2 and helium. Its surface is cool enough to have liquid water, but it is rapidly drying out as it has lost the critical mass to have a self-sustaining hydrologic cycle. Nevertheless, the Batarians have colonized the world, forcing slaves to work in their mines and agri-habitats. Labor is hot, endless, and backbreaking, even in its low-G environment. Every horror story told by slaves elsewhere in the cluster seems to be topped by one from Logasiri. The most famous is that of the slaver Silperin, who worked to death 420 slaves over the course of a galactic standard year and ground up their bodies for compost in his greenhouses. He was eventually poisoned by his wife, but his shadow and his business model still hangs over the miserable planet.
Probe launched.
Alright.
Only half our fuel remains.
Alright. Dorgal. Surface of Dorgal is an ethane-soaked mush. The planet hovers near the boiling point of the hydrocarbon and supports a diverse, if simple and slow-moving carbon-based ecology. The planet's gravity is strong enough to retain an atmosphere of molecular nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but the methane that dominated billions of years ago has long since been lost.
Probe launched.
Karar. Karar is a small, lifeless rock blessed with significant deposits of thorium used in radiation shielding and the manufacture of space frame alloys. A small population of miners eke out an existence on the surface, selling their ore at Lorik and praying that the intermittent raids by the Terminus pirate clans will pass their homestead by. There have been no children born on Karar since the infamous pirate raid of 2047, where every child on the planet was rounded up and taken as a slave. Any couple finding itself pregnant preemptively moves off-world.
Probe away. Anomaly detected.
Ah, Lorik. Lorik is an extremely rare example of a habitable world circling a red dwarf star. Originally an independent Asari colony named Asan, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Despite several attempts, the local Terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorik for themselves. Lorik is a low-density world, composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Fathar with a sunward hot pole and shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, traveling over the islands of the habitable termination zone in the form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, and finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the buildup of ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as an irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives.
General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point AC.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption and is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. The transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Ah, this is the Eclipse mission they asked me to go do. I can cycle appearance. Yeah, that outfit. And this one. Alright. Concussive shot. Taking along Garrus and older, grumpier Garrus. where was that? Oh, back here? Back here.
Eclipse ready. You're all mine. Yes.
I'll tear you apart.
Gotcha.
All right. Some money. Subject ID. Interrogator, Corporal Gira. Yeah, Giro. Subject, Cerberus Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Subject captured. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defenses long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. Subject interrogated. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Alright. To bypass the holding cell. Just checking around before we do that. Probably gonna get ambushed by more guys.
Firing a high impact shot. Impressive. Firing an impact shot. Enemies on our right. Incineration ready. There we go! Your shields are down! Fire at will!
Weakening their integrity.
Damn it! Get ready to burst!
Easy enough. More platinum. Okay. Data logs.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Upload data to the Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Cool. Found all the credits.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I now? Ah, encrypted data. Commander, we got the data you sent. If this went public, it could do some serious damage to Cerberus' image. Intel will take years to decode, but just having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Good luck on your mission. Thanks. From Talitha. Shepard, I don't know if you remember me. I had a gun and you stopped me from hurting myself. My doctors say I'm doing better. One of them works with the people you work for. He told me he could get a message to you. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't talked to me that day, but the doctors are helping me. I'm getting better. They put me in a special school, and they say I'm doing good. The doctors say that other people are getting taken like I was. I hope you can help them like you helped me. Thank you, Talitha. Gift of Words from Consort Shaira. Commander, thought that my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head towards an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Shaira. Take care of Garrus. From Nala Butler. Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus' team. I don't know much about Garrus'... I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself. Only that my husband died in a trap set by those gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened here wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself, and please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you, Nala Butler. Alright. What do you gotta say, Kelly?
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
Garrus is tough.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
He'll be fine.
Garrus doesn't need anyone to hold him.
True. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. Alright, so that was Thar. And we're almost out of fuel, so... Well, not almost out of fuel. I suppose I could have done the Normandy crash site, but... Yeah, well, whatever. Let's get fuel. Man, do I want the Warlord or the Convict? Let's do the Warlord first. Alright. Asalri. Asalri, Govus Solarian Fire Maiden, is a boiling hot dwarf planet close to the G-class star Ymir. Too hot for lucrative exploitation, its only satellites are defunct solar arrays destroyed by pirates long ago.
Launching probe.
Quotus. Hydrogen-helium gas giant, Quotus is used by countless spaceships to discharge their drive cores after coming into the system. Commercial vessels restock on their supplies of helium-3 from one of its many orbital platforms. Travel advisory. Piracy at helium-3 refueling stations is common in the Ymir system. Visitors are encouraged to use the escorts provided by the Corliss security fleet to and from the system's mass relay. To prevent escort fraud, always ask for identification from the escort ships and compare them to those found on the Corliss security fleet's extranet sites.
Probe away.
Oh right, there's another planet. Gregus. Cold and distant, Gregus is currently 65% rock by mass and 35% frozen methane and nitrogen ices. In the planet's summer years, these percentages change as the sun heats its ice and it evaporates into a thin atmosphere. Its calcium-heavy crust has been scouted by countless Corliss surveying teams, most of whom came back empty-handed. Welcome back, Patrick. Let's see.
Probe away.
Let's recruit the Warlord. Wow, that's a lot. Alright. Corliss. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century, and ever since then, the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently stained. Corliss's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junk spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory. Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems, and first in off-world murder. An off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. So what you're saying is we won't find a worse hive of scum and villainy. Alright.
Dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Loudspeakers? Someone likes the sound of their voice.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
I don't think there's anything back there. Sometimes they like to put stuff behind you at the beginning of missions. But not this one, apparently. Ooh, fancy.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Lookout post ahead, and they're ready for us.
What?
Cloaking! This should punch through their armor.
Did I do that?
Oh, right. Right, her strike. Oh, such a good ability. Oh no, the wounded merc.
Shit. Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs. Or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
What, did Jill change your mind?
I've got a nice application of metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
Get rid of them.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Why chase him off so soon?
Some people need a heavy hand. Come on. Our Warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation.
12 Paragon, nice.
Otherwise.
Hostiles, stay sharp.
Alright, just make sure I haven't missed anything.
No shields! There we go!
Team 4, do you read? Team 4. Come tell Jador we have a problem.
This should slow him down.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable.
I always forget that my sniper rifle in this is hit scan. And then I don't need to, like, lead targets, really.
We have guests in the compound.
different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
Night cycles. 7 days.
Lab bred, but full
You must
grown.
breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
It was taught enough to be judged. I still don't know what the goal was, though.
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab with Krogans. Sounds like an attempt to cure the genophage.
Cure? Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
Maybe spending his week-long childhood in a tank made him crazy, like that merc said.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
No idea. Doesn't look like he's had much success so far.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Not exactly subtle, but I like it.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Why have you stayed here?
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
Credits. Nice. I don't know if there's anything else here. No. Just some ammo. Yep, just some ammo.
They're loose! Run for your damn life! They're all
Going dark.
Man, Kasumi's ability is just ridiculous.
Who authorized that Krogan release? Okir?
Look out!
Ready to die?
Here comes the Krogan. Going silent.
Yeah.
Concussive shot ready.
Now you see me.
Dang it, game. Ooh. Wow. Oh, right. Is this the part where they just keep going?
Enemy charging!
Going dark.
Krogan took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit on all sides. Where are the heavies?
Just ignore that Kasumi just floated through the air a bit. No big deal.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit! Where's Tador and her personal guard?
This is valuable.
Hey, sniper damage. Power cells? Metagel. That's everything? Yeah.
Someone's coming. Nice shot.
What?
Concentrate fire now.
Dang it. Hate when that ability doesn't lock.
Concentrate on the Krogan charge or we're all dead. Who was a genius who gave them arms?
Alright, door. Ah, there we go. PDA. Hack. Nice.
Kill the trespassers. I'll deal with the traitorous Okier.
Now you see me.
Protocol 5, friendly casualties.
Taking cover!
Which one?
Alright. Do. Need more ammo.
Down, but the outsider commandos are still incoming. Still incoming.
Ah.
Now you see me.
Dang it. There we go.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this.
Just make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I think I got everything. Yeah, it's just a med kit. Alright. There we go. What did I... Oh, Luson's corpse. Right, credits. Dang it, Garrus. Come on, you two, get back up.
What do you mean Jador's holding the mechs? She'll lose all our toys if we don't get back up. Concentrate fire on my position! Concentrate on... Ah!
There we go. I'm a little worried about the Jador fight, but man, I need ammo. Okay, it's not so bad.
Heading to cover.
Nope, wrong button.
Got it.
Concussive shot ready. It's me, Shepard.
Why? Oh, the AI is so terrible.
I can do that. Protocol 5, friendly casualty. Protocol 4, cover and correct.
What?
Right behind you.
Ah.
We can't hold them and we're getting slaughtered.
silent.
What? Who'd she punch? Okay, well, she punched somebody. Ah, right.
Going silent.
Did I do that?
Going to cover!
What?
Cloaking.
Alright, Garrus.
Lead the way.
I'm on it!
Saving my meta-gel in case I need to actually use it in the boss fight. Which I might. I might need to.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Oh, right. Oh, I forgot she was here. Rana. Always in the worst locations.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
Why are you here?
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab?
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okeer is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What is Okeer trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okeer mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Try harder to avoid trouble.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
She seemed nice, in that mad scientist ethics for sale kind of way.
Okay. I've never taken Kasumi on, like, these missions, and her commentary is great. Alright. Onward.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Oh, right. Okeer. Ah, yes, let's do this first.
This looks interesting.
Alright. Hey there, Okeer. Let's talk.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Okeer, I presume?
I take it you're Okeer. You don't seem particularly caged or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? Old Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about collectors, not your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
What did you get from the Collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention! I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks!
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Alright. Fight Jador. 8 Paragon. Nice. Alright. This fight's a bit nasty.
This is my world. I'll poison them all.
Charming.
punch through their armor.
He's gonna charge.
Going dark.
Armor defenses offline.
What? Why did it go there? Oh, that's gonna blow up.
Alarm from the lab. What's that clone doing up there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining
So loud.
systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Sure, haste, yeah.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
If I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
Why would someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
That thing can't be worse than Okir. And if he's tough, we need him.
Hard to pass up.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Alright. Sniper damage will be handy. Ah, found all the credits. Good. Good. There you go, see what research projects I can do.
Sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting out unless one of us lets him out.
Or unless Okir installed some sort of failsafe. Or a malfunction causes the tank to shut down.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Alright. Activate the Krogan. Paragon. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Man, I need to save points. I need to get Incinerate up. Really need to get Incinerate up. Oh right, Cryo does the freeze shatter thing. Forgot about that. Okay. Yay, sniper rifle damage. Ooh, AP sniper. Yeah, 50% against armor. Yep. Doing that. Research heavy ship armor. We'll go ahead and get that research done. Like I could technically do the med bay. I'll do the med bay later. Not too worried about it. Alright. I got 128,000 credits. That's not bad. I mean, that seems like a lot of credits until we start actually getting into the merchant weapon upgrades.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. This way.
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy has ever seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
I'm sure you're right, Matthews.
Alright, we'll talk to Joker, and then I'll call it a night, I think.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
12 more hour streams? Yeah, no, that's new. But yeah, I'm going to save it there and call it a night. So we've recruited yet another squad member. And yeah, so look forward to next time, which should be tomorrow. Should be. Catch you later, Patrick. Yeah, because I don't have any. Yeah, there's no holidays happening, so yeah. But yeah, so once again, thanks all for watching, and you know, have a good night, everybody.